Hi, and welcome to the Warhammies. Today we're going to be running my Veteran Bolter build. The Bolter just recently received a buff which allows it to pierce through targets, and it's an absolute powerhouse. If you want to catch more 40k content, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the build. For the loadout, we're going to be running the Mark 6 Power Sword and the Mark 2B Bolt Gun. For the Power Sword, the blessings, the one you want is Power Cycler. It just allows you to have some additional energized hits, which is really useful when you're just trying to clear hordes with this thing. For the other blessing, I've got Supercharge. And the reason for this is just I like applying brittleness just to help the team out a little bit when you're dealing with enemies. For the perks, try and get some Carapace armor, and I've just got some additional melee critical chance. Onto the bolt gun. Now the main blessings you want here are Pinning Fire and Fire Frenzy. This means the bolter can get up to 75% extra damage per shot. For the perks, I like to have additional reload speed on this thing. As you can see in testing, it's got a slow reload. For the curios, I'm running a plus 16% toughness, 20% max health, and a 3 max stamina. Now I like the additional stamina with the power sword, just because you can get a little bit more push attacks off, and I'll show you in testing why the push attack is powerful. Onto the talents. So we're really going to be making our way down the left hand side of the tree with a few little jumps off here and there. So first things first, pick up long shot, which means we're going to be doing more damage the further we are away. Exhilarating takedown, just so we can get some additional toughness regen on weak spot kill. And volley adept. You're going to need this because of the bolter reload speed. Get the health boost, toughness boost. And then we're going to be using shredder frag grenades on this build. This is just because we're going to be using them when there's kind of a large horde of enemies, so we can give ourselves a little bit of breathing room to reload that bolter. Pick up the range damage boost. Now I like get back in the fight, which essentially means when your toughness is broken, you get some additional buffs. I'd ignore catch your breath, because really on the higher difficulties, you're not going to have that space. Now pick up survivalist. This is because the bolter chews through ammo like no tomorrow. It will absolutely go through the stuff, and when you can burst off 15 rounds in less than a few seconds, you're going to need all the ammo you can get. Head down here. Now I like to quickly branch off and get demolition stockpile. I think it's a really powerful ability to be able to regen grenades. You don't have to worry about them as a resource, and you can just use them when you want. So down here, I like to get kill zone. Now the reason for this is, while I mentioned up here, you're never really going to get the space for the toughness. There are certain points where you'll be able to plink down ranged enemies from outside 8 meters. We don't really need overling salvo, because the first 20% of ammo is only about 3 shots on the bolter. So going down, executioner stance. So what does this do? It gives you a stance for 5 seconds in which you deal 25% range damage and extra 25% weak spot damage. And our spread shrinks and recoil is greatly reduced. Really useful when using the bolter. It also highlights some enemies for us. And we can refresh the duration. Now we're going to want to pick up enhanced target priority, which outlines all of the enemies for allies as well. Really helpful, and it's almost like free wall hacks. Then we're going to want to pick up counterfire. Now this is just because we want to be dealing with the human-sized ranged enemies. In terms of the bigger they are, you could get that one if you wanted, but this allows us to quickly chew through and pick out the shooters who are going to be damaging our team. Head down, get the range damage. Branch off ever so slightly here to get some additional suppression. For the Emperor. For the Emperor is a really powerful ability because it just gives us an extra 10% range base damage and melee damage on use of our ability. So when combined with the 25%, we're now getting 35%. Then get tactical awareness. This was the one we were aiming for, which essentially means we can reduce the cooldown on our ability for 6 seconds on a specialist enemy kill. When these are combined, we're essentially going to be regenning executioner stance before it runs out. Get some range damage. You want suppression immunity. Now this is really important, is we need to plink that aim shot in a really high tense moment when we're getting shot at. It means our shot is going to hit where we're aiming. Get precision strikes, weak spot damage on the bolter, always useful. Fully loaded, we're going to need the additional ammunition. Then superiority complex, we're going to want to be doing extra damage to elite enemies. Marksman, again, on ability use, we gain some additional strength on weak spot hits. Now this is really useful when dealing with things like Beast of Nurgles, because while their back is to us, we can plink off a lot of weak spot hits. Heading down. Now I like to pick up Marksman's Focus on this build. Essentially, what this does is gives us additional range finesse strength and a 1% reload speed. Now the reload speed is really, really useful on the bolter, and essentially what it means is our critical damage will be doing loads. So in terms of chinking their armor, get rending. It's really useful on the bolter, just gives us that additional armor piercing. Now I like to pick up camouflage when running marksman's focus, and this is just because when I'm stood still spraying with the bolter, I'm going to be gaining those stacks of focus. And then we've got tunnel vision, which essentially gives us additional toughness replenishment. So when combining that with the very first ability we got with weak spot kills, regen, toughness, it just gives us some additional more. And the extra stamina is always nice to have when we're getting surrounded. But let's run into testing. For the power sword, its attack patterns are as follows. Your light attacks are nice wide sweeps on this one, and your heavy attacks are again similar wide sweeps. The main point of the power sword is you can energize it. The last bit of the moveset is the push attack, which is this nice stab. So when having a look at the power sword, basic sweeps don't do too much, but when we charge them up, they do a lot more. Prime example is on maulers. So we can nearly kill them with the hits. One thing to note about the push attack is it aims slightly below your cursor. So if you want to get that headshot, you need to be aiming a little bit up and a little bit to the left. It's really annoying, but it's just one of those Darktide things. Main thing with the power sword when you're dealing with hordes, when you charge it up, just light attack. There's no point winding up for a big swing when it doesn't do that much more damage. The frag grenades, they're pretty simple. You throw them, and they blow up and cause things to bleed. They're really useful when clearing hordes. Gets them all down to about one hit. Now, the proper focus of this build is the bolter. Now when we use executioner stance, it's going to highlight all the enemies. But when I start shooting them, as you can see, I've got some buffs stacking up at the bottom. Now this is quite effective. As you can see how many specials I've just managed to kill. And as you can see, my executioner stance is already regened, so I can use it again. It doesn't give you any additional buffs though, if you use it again. But the main thing is, our reloads are nice and fast. Against rages, with executioner stance, you will chew through them. Aim shots as well, headshot kill, will kill them. Unless you hit a body shot. The bolter's even effective without executioner stance, but the executioner stance allows it to peek over those thresholds. But that's it. This build is very simple, there is not much to it. Let's hop into some gameplay. Alright, here we go. Got an interesting team. It's like it's got a peg leg. That's a cosmetic I need to get my hands on. I feel like I'm going to get left behind. They're all running really fast. Zoom zoom. What have we got? Hunting grounds, no blessed enemies, and reduced ability cooldown. Hey, I can do my thing. Oh, it can shoot through light walls. That's useful to know. Get a quick reload off while we get the increase. Oh look, we've already got our ability back. Oh! It's kind of already scoped in. I was like, I am well aware that is not gonna... Hop in the bubble, get the regen. Oh. I mean, I really don't need to be boltering these guys. It's just a bunch of fun. Here they come. If I steal. Right, just lob this. Oh! Oh! Gotta get the reload off. Now, one perk of the bolter. We can just thin out a horde. But if you're ever struggling with a horde, you can just single fire, and it does have a lot of pierce. Oh, need to reload. Sniper up. What, sniper? Psycho. Dead. Where is that? Oh. Is that ammo? I need that. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just getting so much little plink damage here and there. He's just catch up. We're getting left behind. We've got to zoom. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we do need to speed up though. Well, we can throw it. Conrad's just running through. Ah, that's the perk of the stab ability. I mean, it might be worth even putting Slaughter on this sword. Like... Oh, of course I run out of ammo. There we go. So you try and use the bolter to help the team. As you can see, it's great for picking out priority targets. The perk is, because we've got some guys using melee weapons, sometimes a frag grenade is all you need to fix the problem. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, I need the ammo. Moving swiftly on. Yeah, so as you can see, the bolter is a really effective weapon at sort of horde clearing, but also you need to make sure that you're hitting those priority targets. While it has some sort of cleave, it's very beneficial for you to, like for here, I need to be focusing on things that are going to cause issues to my teams. So, the gunners. But more importantly, tox bombers as well. So we need to sprint around here. Oop. Tab. Always fun. Alright. Just get the grenades off. Now for maulers, I'd probably recommend saving your ammo, just switching to your power sword, because it's really effective at getting rid of them. Conrad is just holding by himself down there, as I'm just failing the easiest muty dodges in the world. I got it. Brilliant. That comrade guy is going ham right now. Yeah, I think Slaughterer might be potentially a good one to get on here as well, just because the amount of quick enemies we're killing. Always go for that stab hit if you can, it does so much damage. It's just so satisfying. Interesting place to stand. Oh, GG to Conrad, who is absolutely going ham on all the enemies there. I did save him from a trapper though, so really... Who's the pro gamer? Oh. Oh, double kill. Alright. We might as well take it. No one else needs it. How are we doing behind? You know, it's worth the spray of the bolter there. Get a frag grenade. I don't normally like to waste bolter ammunition like that. But we are still dodging. Should switch my power sword. I'm helping. Here they come. I probably need to stop using the bolter at moments. It's just so much fun. Like, if you've played Space Marine 2, the bolt pistols in that game are really, like, satisfying, like bolt weapons. But in this game, it's just 10 times more. It's that tonk as it shoots. Yeah, I just find the heavy attacks don't really do too much. No, I've got a healing syringe. I will have that ammo. Up over. I got him. Brilliant. Demon Host. Ammo, thank you very much. Someone's working the Demon Host. Alright, where is it? I'll save you, Conrad. Oh, watch out, guys. I'll take the diamantine. I mean, I don't know whether Demon Host should have some additional buffs for killing them. Be nice to see. There's something behind me. Oh, the last thing I want to hear is the bolter clunk at the out of ammo sounds. It's just so satisfying to like plink away enemies. Like if I was any other class, that would have been a genuinely scary, but that was just like a perfect... Oh, I can't resist. I mean, the team have been very nice in giving me all the ammo that I'd need. But I'd like to think I'm playing my role effectively. Pump, 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 pump. Huh. Oh. It's like, what is this recoil on my bolt gun? Oh, got to reload. Hey, my ability. I think that is a nice effective clearing of the room with the bolter. So it is a really effective gun. Obviously, it's just a little bit ammo hungry. Okay, we need to push up. Swip, swip, swip. Oh. Dorsworth coming to save the day. Dog. That just thins a horde, nice and easy. Okay, we need to get back up. Get the reload off. Get a charge up and swing. Moving on. Just gonna throw that. Hopefully that'll help. Oh, the one thing that can stop us. A trapper. Oh. Oh. Annoyingly, I did consider potentially taking the extra healing on this class from med boxes. But I decided not to. Okay, Reaper's down at least. Oh, an ammo crate. I will nab that. Ow, ow, ow. Right, I'm going to pop this because I need the extra healing. There we go. Help him. Help him. Just want to get the ranged enemies. Oh, what is here up here with me? What the heck is up here? I've never been round here before. I mean, that's my own fault for going down. I'm in a very silly position, but discovering new things about this mission all the time. Yeah, I don't think they'll get me. More than happy for that was my own fault for going down there. I was in a stupid position. I should have just been pumping that Plague Ogre in full of rounds. But your job as this build is to make sure that you're kind of clearing those ranged enemies as and where you can. That cycle will be alright if he keeps on spraying. If you get a shield down, he can help everyone. Anyone, please. There we go. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Stop this. That's the thing, you know, as I always say, it is okay to go down in these missions. Do not expect everything to be like a perfect run with no fails at all, because as you can see there, I mean, I should be more aware of my positioning this long into playing Darktide, like right now. I need to be pushing back, activating my ability, take the toughness hit. Oh, that didn't shoot. Get the plasteel before I die. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's because I activated the ability rather than just letting the bolt gun roll out. I should not be going down to enemies at this time. Thank you. There we go. I'll trade you. Swish. Need to catch up with the team before the dogs get here. I got him. That's an actual dog. Okay, got the pox bomber. It's just so satisfying, the pudonk. There he is. Nope, 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 nope. But no, it's been really interesting, like, doing these build videos for you guys, because I'm trying out weapons that I never normally used. I mean, I know the bolter is, like, a pretty popular one. It's been grabbed. Where is it? Yeah, because it might be worth running this for Slaughter on the fact that once you ramp up 5 stacks of the damage, it might be just as powerful as the Energized mode. Thank you for the ammo. Hoover up all the ammo. Help Tam Tam out. He's good. You can shoot through the boxes. There's a bomber there I want to get. Okay, we've got the bomb up. That's important. My job during this mission is to keep these special enemies down to the minimum amount. One of the issues is it's really easy to get run over by gunners here. And then I've also got to watch out for my own skin occasionally. Oh, of course. Oh. Get back to the team. Oh, I shouldn't have tried to throw a grenade there. That is my own fault. Oh, rages. I think this might be the end of me because I decided to throw a grenade at perhaps the worst possible point. But the point is, when you've got a finale like this, your role is to make sure those special enemies are not getting anywhere near your team. Yeah, I've gone down in like the worst spot. No! Because I'm sure we've all had missions on this finale where you're running around and suddenly you think, oh no, there's too many enemies. And that's it, and then you just get gunned down. There's enemies behind me. That's what we can do. Oh, I haven't spawned any grenades. Oh well. Just clear around the ammo box. Throw it up and push. Ooh. Thank you. What we're going to do is reload this bolter. There we go. Because as you can see, because I haven't been shooting, these ranged enemies have all had time to spawn. Let's get out of here. It's unfortunate I shouldn't have died twice there. I made some very stupid decisions when dealing with enemies. And there's another build video for you guys today. I hope that's a good example of what the bolter build can achieve. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to catch more 40k content, subscribe to the channel. Pop a comment down below if you enjoyed something in the video particularly, or if there's something you want to see. All of the comments and all the likes help me provide more 40k content that you want to watch. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next build video.